Is life worth living? For all my life, I forced myself to be happy, to be cheerful, to be content, but it's all just a lie. Was it really worth to breathe? What if I just... Dear world, this is my story. Growing up, my father is an alcoholic. There is my mother, who would accept and love my father for who he is. All the bruises, tears, and pain have left scars in our heart. And I was just a kid, but I wasn't clueless. Someone who loves you wouldn't do this. But he said, it was the alcohol, I'm sorry. But I know, it was all your excuses, Dad. I then realized I am strong. I have family, I have friends who love me for who I am. Having them is one of the greatest gifts that I have ever received. Constantly laughing, giggling, and smiling with them are medicine to my pain. Dear Mom, my ray of sunshine, thank you for loving me and being strong. And to the world, I am loved.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nadirah from AC220. Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Shamida from AC220.
Okay, Anil, my first question for you is, what advice that would you give to the students who are still struggling with the mental health issue?
So firstly, we need to offer to be available for their support and make sure that they know that they are not alone and express our concern and sympathy. Second is listen, allow the person to talk openly with us without hearing advice or a dismissal of their thoughts or feelings. If they choose to share personal information with us, do not share it with others except if they are talk about suicide. When suicide is mentioned, it's time to tell a personal, professional and get help.
Alright, we'll move to the next questions. What are some common causes of stress and anxiety among students?
First is academic pressure. Academic demands such as exams, assignments, deadlines, and high expectation can create significant stress for students. The pressure to perform well and meet academic goals can be overwhelming. Second is financial concerns. Financial worries such as tuition fees, student loan, and the cost of living can add significant stress to students. Financial constraints may limit their opportunities and increase anxiety about their future.
Okay, Nida, my next question is, what ways can the student take to prioritize their mental health while balancing their academics with other responsibilities?
The first way is get enough sleep. Lack of sleep increase stress and social fatigue is linked to poor work-life balance. One potential way to improve sleep quality is to avoid using personal electronic device such as smartphone and tablet during your personal and other non-work time. Next is manage your time. Learning how to effectively manage your time and focus while at work is critical. Set a schedule to help in managing time and do not forget to include buffer time between your plan, such as a coffee break with a colleague and a walk away from the binge of computer screen to socialize and rest.
So, what ways can you suggest for reducing stress to control mental health in their daily life?
My suggestion is to take a break from watching, reading, or listening to news stories, including those on social media. It's good to be informed, but hearing about the traumatic event constantly can be upsetting. Consider limiting news to just a couple of times a day and disconnecting from phone, TV, and computer screen for a while.
Okay, Atan, tell me your name and what course are you from?
My name is Samarahan. I am from 8220 and currently I am in semester 4.
Okay, the first question I'm going to ask you is, during these few weeks, how often has your mental health affect your ability to get work done?
Thank you, Mr. Miller, for the questions. So my answer is, firstly, I would like to highlight what is affecting our mental health, especially for me. Firstly is life events such as losing someone that I love, family members, and the other one is, as a student, of course, we are burdened with a lot of assignments and tasks from the university. So for the past few weeks, my mental health is, I would say it's not very stable because recently I have losing my family members, and it has been affecting my emotions. In other words, my mental health is dropping. So I am not sure how many times that it's affecting my ability to do my work, but as far as I know, when I feel down because of these matters, I usually not in the mood to do something, especially with the burdens from the university, such as assignments and tasks from the lecturer. And yeah, it has been affecting me a lot for the past few weeks.
Okay, alias, tell me your full name and what course are you from?
Alright, thank you, Mr. Miller. And my full name is alias Safri, and currently I'm in semester 4.
Okay, the first question that I would like to ask you is, how can universities and schools better support students' mental health?
Thank you for the question, but I will answer it using bahasa Melayu. Peranan pihak universiti dan pihak sekolah dalam untuk menangani masalah mental health di antara pelajar-pelajar mereka adalah apa yang mereka dapat lakukan, iaitu dua perkara. Yang pertama adalah mereka mengadakan kempen kesedaran tentang kesan kesihatan mental. Apakah kesan jika kita terlampau mendalami masalah mental kita ini tadi, dan apa yang dapat para pelajar ini dapatkan ketika mereka menghadiri program kesedaran ini tadi adalah mereka akan diajarkan cara untuk mengawal dan mengatasi dan juga mencegah. Kata pepatah, mencegah adalah lebih baik daripada mengobati. Itu jawaban saya untuk yang pertama. Dan untuk yang kedua adalah pihak universiti ataupun pihak sekolah, mereka dapat menganjurkan aktiviti seperti mengadakan hari sukan, mengadakan sukaneka, berkemping. Hal ini kerana rata-rata individu yang memiliki masalah mental ataupun memiliki anxiety, mereka cenderung untuk bersendirian. Melalui aktiviti berkenaan, mereka dapat bergaul dan bersosial dengan lebih ramai lagi manusia dalam erti kata lainnya. Hal ini kerana dalam pada itu apabila mereka bergaul dengan lebih ramai orang, kecenderungan mereka untuk anxiety itu dapat berkurang, dan ini boleh menyebabkan mereka mendapat lebih ramai kawan, kerana rata-rata juga mereka yang memiliki masalah ini mereka cenderung untuk berseorang. Itu jawaban saya untuk soalan yang pertama.
To everyone, many people have just one or two mental health attacks in their lifetime, and their problem always goes away.
perhaps when a stressful situation ends.
Here with me, Akma and Zuri. Akma, do you often feel you are left far from other students or your friends?
Sometimes I feel that way because some of my friends are already continue their study while me still working to get my extra income and get some experiences before I continue my study.
It's a good answer, Akma. And Zuri, have you ever experienced an attack of fear, anxiety, or panic in your life?
I ever, the time I was got a bad news in my family, and sometimes I felt that at the time I was shaking and hard to breathe. Then slowly the feelings goes away.
I hope you can overcome this fear. And as we know why some students they cannot cope with their mental health in these issues or your opinions.
In my opinion, some students or all students are able experiences stress, and this is normal. But for some reason, they may desire to get high grades in a difficult academic environment. So that is why they cannot cope with their mental health.
Okay, great answer. And do you feel happy with what you're doing now, sorry?
I'm truly happy with my life now because I surround my daily life with my friends and doing sometimes activity, outside activity, and that can improve my mental health and feel always calm and relaxed.
Yeah, I hope you're always happy with what you're doing in life. Okay, that's it. Thank you, Akma and Zuri, for your both opinions on this topic. And that's it.
I know everyone has a unique problem in their own life. I studied accounting, but I never found this subject interesting. As I continue the semester, the pressure is heightened. I couldn't understand any of what lecturer taught. This increased my anxiety. I'm feeling more worried. The semester will be impossible for me to complete.
Stress. The most common thing to happen to a lot of people, especially to us students. Some of us can cope, some just can't. And I just happen to be one of those who couldn't. This is my story. I'm in my second semester of marketing, and to be honest, I just couldn't deal with the stress. Chasing one deadline after another, test quiz here and there, I just find myself struggling every time. The stress and pressure are just too overwhelming. Honest thoughts, I just want to give up on everything.
I believe that every students are having the similar problem as mine. Hear the story of mine. I study very hard for every test, assignment, and even for the final exam, as this is my first semester in degree life. I expected that I will get the flying colors on my results. But as time goes by, I receive the result, and the result is quite bad and run away from my expectations. I wonder that I have studied hard for this semester, but I got nothing at the end.
You don't
Rest.
do
Struggle.
kid
No.